Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Sephora Vib sale haul. I know I'm a little bit late, but I did purchase probably 4 orders in total. God, that sounds really bad. I thought I was only going to do like 1 order, but I was weak. Let's just say that. I thought I was like going in strong and I wasn't going to do a lot of damage, and then I just kept getting sucked into the new releases, and I figured why not if I got my 15% off. So I'm also not wearing any false lashes. This is probably like more like my everyday makeup if I were going to go out to dinner or something. Sometimes I just like to be more natural, and on my channel I feel like I need to have like the whole shebang, but today I just wasn't feeling it. So if you're wondering what I have on my lips, I'm wearing Venus from Lipland, and I actually was looking at their website and it seems like they might be going out of business. I don't know. All of their lipsticks were like down to like $8 each, and I really actually like the formula and I like all their nudes a lot. So if you're interested in picking them up, I'll have them linked down below. And then I have Goldfinch from MAC, which is one of my favorite MAC lip glosses. It's a really shimmery, just like gold glitter topper. So that is what I'm wearing on my lips, and my highlight is the JLo Loose Shimmer. I feel like I just basically doused myself in it. So that's what we have going on. So anyways, if you want to see what I got in my Sephora Vib sale orders, then please keep watching. First up, I did get my first Jo Malone fragrance. People seem to love Jo Malone, and they are so expensive, or the brand is, but I think I got sucked in by the packaging first and foremost. So I got the Naxi Blossom. This is one of the new limited edition perfumes. They have 3. I read the notes and I was like, okay, this one seems like it would be the sweetest or the most like my style. The packaging is adorable, but it's very simple. It's just like a nice glass bottle with a little sticker logo, and then you have this little kind of, I don't know, tie around the top of the perfume. This does smell really good. I don't know if it's like $130 good. That's the only thing. I don't know. I mean, it's really, really pricey. I don't know if it was like blowing my mind, but it does smell good. They had like a pink one, and then I forget if it was like blue or yellow, but I was sucked in. I know like my friend Cheryl talks a lot about these. Let me smell this again. Yeah, see, this smells really nice and fresh. I'm not sure though if it like blew my mind. So if you're a Jo Malone lover, let me know down below which perfume speaks to you the most. I am a sweet lover, so if you have anything that's like super fruity or sweet, let me know. This is more, I'm like smelling it right now. It's really like fresh, like floral fresh. So I do like it. And I'm glad to own a perfume from the brand just because everybody goes bananas over it. But I don't know if it's like really sucked me in enough to buy, you know, more because they're super pricey. I have to say, one of my favorite brands of perfume is KKW Fragrance. I have 3 of her perfumes and they all are like top favorite. They smell so good, which is kind of random, but obviously she likes a similar scent to me. So anyways, my first Jo Malone London fragrance. I feel like I'm in the bougie club now. Speaking of fragrance, I did pick up a small size of this Marc Jacobs Daisy Love perfume. This actually I got in a mailer. They had like a Sephora mailer. They had a ton of different scents. And I went through with Ian, I was kind of joking around and I was like, smell these. I was like, which one do you like? Which one do you not like? Usually, to be quite honest, a lot of them are quite strong and I don't end up liking them. But this one, I actually was like, ooh, that smells good. And then I ended up rubbing it on my wrist to see how it kind of reacted to my body. And it smelled really, really nice. So this is more my speed. This one reminds me more of like the KKW Hearts. So this one is a warm floral. So there's definitely some musk in there, which I do tend to prefer. I think the Jo Malone one is really fresh and crisp, where this one has a little bit of a musky scent, so it's kind of more sexy, kind of melds into the skin. So I wanted to get a small one because I did mention in another video that I got the Saint from Kat Von D, and I keep this like for my purse or just on my desk, and I've had this for a couple months now, and you can see I'm not too far down. I mean, I use Scentbird a lot. I have so many different perfumes, so for me to buy a full size is a little bit silly, even though I did that with the Jo Malone. They didn't have like a small size. So anyways, I really, really like this. It just worked well with my body chemistry, and this is one that will go in my purse. Next up, I did go ahead and pick up the new Sunday Riley Influencer Foundation, and I picked up the shade 170, light to medium with warm beige undertones. So I tried this one time with a brush, and I felt like I had to use a lot of pumps. Like I feel like I used 4 pumps maybe, and I felt like it was super patchy down here, like just wouldn't cling to the skin. It was just like kind of patchy. It felt, I don't know, just weird. I don't know, you guys. This has kind of bad reviews, to be quite honest, so I'm not sure. It says that it's lightweight feeling, which I don't know, it's pretty thick, but it says it's medium to full coverage. I do not agree with that. I think it is barely a medium. I don't know, like when I kept trying to build it, I just felt like, at what point do you stop when you have 4 pumps? It just seemed like a lot. So it's been getting mixed reviews. I've seen that it looks patchy or blotchy, and that's kind of what I experienced. So I'm gonna have to try it again. I saw Casey Holmes did a video, and she was talking about how she liked it better with a sponge, but then towards the end of the video she goes, no, I don't like it. So I think it's just kind of like maybe a miss, which is unfortunate because I really love their skincare. I'm gonna try it some more, but if you have tried this, let me know down below if it's worked for you or not. I know I've seen some YouTubers that really liked it, but a lot of the reviews are saying it's a no. Also from Sunday Riley, I was watching Samantha Ravndal, and she was talking about her cystic acne and how she cleared it up. I too have cleared mine up. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I don't know what I did other than switched my lip balms before bed and stopped putting shit on my face before bed. So I used to like slather stuff on, and it just, I feel like it was just aggravating my skin. I don't know if it was like a hormonal thing. I'm not sure what it was. So anyway, she was talking about how she cleared it up, and she used the Ufo oil from Sunday Riley. So I was like, let me pick that up. Let me try it out, because I do have some scarring I've noticed down here a little bit from when I had all those like terrible breakouts. So here's what the little packaging looks like. I did get the small size because, again, I have so much skincare. So I got the 0.5 ounces. It's for oily to acne prone skin. So I am oily and acne prone, specifically in my chin area. So I'm going to try it out. Hopefully it's not going to aggravate. I read a bunch of reviews. There was a lot of positivity. So I'm going to give this a go as well. Maybe just a little bit before bed. Maybe not every night. I'm not sure. For me, I feel like I need to do skincare, and I want to take care of my skin, and I want to put on anti-aging and all that stuff. But something about me putting it on before bed was really flaring it up. And now when I get a cystic, you know, blemish, instead of layering on a ton of topical stuff, I really just take like an ice pack and ice it a few times a day, and it usually goes down and goes away in a couple days. So those are my tips for you if you're struggling. Less is more, for me at least. So I thought I would have this on hand just to give it a go. I mean, Samantha said this was the biggest game changer for her, and then obviously she was on antibiotics. I got a script to be on antibiotics, but honestly, I started reading like side effects online, and I was like, no. Like, my acne was not that bad to have to like go through all that. So I'm glad that I got it calmed down, and then hopefully this can get rid of some of my scarring too. So I also picked up this Kiehl's Nourishing Dry Body Oil. I saw Nicole Guerrero talk about this a couple months ago in one of her favorites, and she said that it didn't leave like a sticky residue or an oily residue. And obviously it's a dry body oil, so that's kind of the point of it, that it's not going to feel so oily and greasy. I have been so dry. My skin is so dry, and I think putting on self-tanner kind of exacerbates that issue. They only had the small size in stock, but that's perfect for me. It's 2.5 ounces. So I did use it today, and it really smells nice, and it feels nice and moisturized on my arms, which is where I sprayed it, but it doesn't feel greasy or like sticky. So I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. I really like Kiehl's. I've been trying a bunch more of their products now that they're on Sephora, and I've been pretty impressed with everything I've tried. So if you have dry skin, but you hate the feel of like sticky, greasy stuff all over you, this might be the ticket that might kind of help you alleviate it. But if you have like super dry skin, I don't think this would be enough moisture. This is like an everyday spritz, and I think it's really nice for summer as well. You could even spray it on and then take a little bit of like a body luminizer and mix it in. So I'm really into it. It smells good, and I've been liking it so far. First Aid Beauty has a new line, or a new kind of set of products within their line, and this is called the Acne Clearing line. So first I picked up their Acne Clearing Charcoal Cleanser. It says safe for sensitive skin. Again, anything that can kind of keep my chin in check or at bay. I've been really liking the Tarte Friction Stick. It's been really all I use in the shower to kind of exfoliate and wash my face, and I've noticed that I haven't had any breakouts. So I thought I would try this, or have it on hand if I do have any kind of flare-ups or like oiliness on my chin. And then also I picked up the Acne Clearing Pads with white clay. These are just basically like salicylic, I can't say that. salicylic acid pads, and they just both had great reviews. They were both new. I really have tried a few things from First Aid Beauty and I really have been impressed. And the reviews really sold me because they had a lot of reviews quite quickly, and people were just saying that they really do dry up any kind of you know, just acne or whatever. So I struggle with it. I like to have these on hand. I will try these out and let you guys know my thoughts. But yeah, this would be something I probably wouldn't use every day just because I'm not currently struggling, but around, you know, like my menstrual cycle, when I really feel like I'm getting oily. Also, just in case, because I have been going to the gym pretty much every morning and I'm sweating a lot more. So just in case I start having any kind of like breakouts from sweat or anything, I just wanted to try these. So I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm excited to give them a go. Another skincare product that I picked up was this Korres Pomegranate Resurfacing Mask for oily to combination skin. I've noticed that I do like to get like a ton of my skincare and stuff. I think it's because I'm on PR list and I get a lot of the makeup sent to me, but skincare not so much. So that's what I like noticed, that I bought a lot of like skincare or hair care. I didn't buy like a ton of makeup because I think like the big palettes and everything, I'm lucky enough to get them sent. So anyways, this is a resurfacing mask that you put on for 3 to 5 minutes. So this also has AHAs and enzymes. So basically this is supposed to get rid of your dead skin cells, refine your pores, get rid of sebum and oil, and kind of peel off any kind of dead skin that's laying on the surface. So definitely interested to try this. I love a good exfoliator. I know you're not supposed to like exfoliate every day, but for me, like I like really soft exfoliators like that Tarte friction stick, where it's just like a really light, soft exfoliation, because to me, I feel like there's like a lot of buildup on the skin if I just use like a milky cleanser with nothing else. So I'm excited to give this a go. It says you can use it 3 times a week. So I'll update once I try it. So I don't know why, but I got sucked into the hype for the 800th time with this Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I wanted to get a lighter shade because the shade I have is quite orange, and I feel like this shade is still pretty orange. I'm not sure if they all lean orange. The shade I picked up was Nude. I don't dislike this foundation, but I just feel like everybody raves about it so much that I'm like, what am I missing here? Like, I don't dislike it, but it's not long wearing for me. It's one of those that will probably look good for like 3 or 4 hours, and then I feel like it's gonna break up. That's just kind of how stick foundations are on me. So I'm not sure why I like bought another one, because I have like a whole nother one. I guess I just thought, oh, the one I have is too dark, it's too orange. So this will be lighter and I can kind of mix it in, but this is pretty orange too. So I'm gonna have to try it some more. What are your thoughts? I wanna know, sound off in the comments. Do you guys like love this? Have you tried it? Do you think it's overhyped? Like, YouTubers talk about this all the time, and while I think it's nice, they act like it's like the perfect, like for bridal, for an event, for this, and I'm like, I feel like it would just slip right off my face. So let me know down below what you think of this, or if there's any kind of tips that you have to apply it to make it last longer. Another foundation I picked up is this Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup. You know, Clinique never gets any love. I know they came out with their Beyond Perfecting, and everybody was like talking about it because it was full coverage, but they have some really nice foundations. And I remember when I was 18 and I was going out to the bars, my friend had MAC and Clinique, and I'm not sure which, you know, foundation it was, but we would mix them together. And I just remember being at the bar, you know, like drinking all night. That's so terrible because I was underage, but anyways, and I was like, I would get home after like sweating and dancing, and like my skin looked great. So I was like, you know what, let me go back to Clinique. So I bought this. So I actually have one in the shade 9, which I like, but it's a little bit dark for every day. I like this because it's a good medium coverage. It feels really lightweight and it's not greasy or doesn't slide off. So I went ahead and picked up in the shade 2 Alabaster. Now this is neutral and this is Alabaster. I mean, it looks a little bit peachy, so I'm just gonna mix them on the days when I feel like I'm not as tan. My self-tan cycle goes in and out, as you know, if you do self-tan. So basically I just wanted to have one for when I am more fair, but this is a really nice everyday foundation, and I feel like no one talks about Clinique foundations unless it's sponsored, which I understand. You know, they don't send out like a ton of PR. I think that's kind of the thing, but I really like this foundation, so I just wanted to have one for when I have no self-tan. And then while I was looking at Clinique, I decided to pick up another foundation from them because I've had such good luck. This is a Super Balanced Makeup, and I got the shade 34 Nude Beige. This says it's a moderate coverage, and it's for kind of like combo skin where you might be dry in some areas, like for me would be my forehead, but you're oily in others. Again, had great reviews, and again, I've had good luck with Clinique. I think it's like one of those brands that people forget about, I think just because they're not sending PR. So definitely gonna try this out. If you use this, you guys might use this. This might be like a cult favorite. Let me know down below. One more body product and then we're gonna move on to actual makeup. I did pick up the Fresh Sugar body oil. This is supposed to be like yummy lemon scented, I wanna say. Oh yeah, it smells just like a lemon kind of like cookie or something. I just wanted something to give me a little bit of moisture that isn't gonna stink or like be greasy, and this smells really good. So definitely going to try this for the summer months. I didn't get the Fenty Beauty Body Lava, and I'm like, should I get it? I don't know, it's sold out. So I feel like this will do the job with a little bit of highlighter. Moving on to makeup, I did pick up one of the new Buxom top coats. These are just like glittery glosses, and they have like an iridescent holographic. So this is the shade Jordan, and I saw this swatch and I thought it looked really beautiful on the lips. Ooh, these are intense. I think that's pretty though. I think it's just nice like for an iridescent look. It just adds a little bit of a pop, but it's not like metallic frosty lips. So I definitely wanted to try one of these. I do like the applicator, and it does have that, like that minty, does it have the minty smell? Yeah, it's like the typical lip glosses, which are amazing. I love them. So yeah, I think this is a good purchase. I've been really liking doing like a really nude tan brown lip and then putting some sort of like glittery topper on top. I just feel like it looks really pretty and glowy for the summer. Another lipstick I got is from Kat Von D, and this is the Everlasting Glimmer Veil liquid lipstick in the shade Reverb. I think I saw Orfanzi wear this. If you don't follow her, she's like gorgeous on Instagram, and I was like, okay, I love like a bold lip. I'm either all nude, neutral, or like a pop. So this is what it looks like. These are super glittery. I wonder if you could use these on the eyes. Doesn't have a scent to it. Yeah, I wonder if you could use these on the eyes, because that would be like stunning on your lid. So I'm definitely excited to try this. For me, it would just be like a neutral look that I just want to amp up, and I just throw this on. And you guys seem to like when I wear colors like this, so definitely excited to try this. I haven't tried this formula, or I don't really have a ton of Kat Von D products. I find they can be pretty hit or miss, but these look really pretty and just like a statement lip. And the last things I did pick up was 3 products from the Smashbox collection. And the first thing is the Gold Glitz Petal Metal Shimmer Drops. I really thought that these might be good like in place of the Fenty Beauty Body Lava, where you could kind of rub it on your chest or something like that. I have to say that when I got it, I'm like, this is so little. Like, I did not expect it to be that tiny. I was more expecting like the Cover FX, and when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, you are so tiny. So here is a swatch of it. By the way, that lipstick stained my hand, like I can't get it off, so there's that. But it's so subtle, I just don't know for the price, like $30 some for a tiny little thing that's so subtle. And everybody that I've seen used it on their channel said that it like lifted their foundation. So I would use it more on the body, but I just don't know if it really does enough. I would have to like really spread it out, but it just seems super pricey. So I don't know about this one. I'm a little on the fence. But I also did pick up 2 of the highlighters. I could not pass these up. So the first one is Gilded Rose, which is the lightest gold shade. The packaging is absolutely stunning. This collection in terms of packaging was just a wow for me. And this is what it looks like. Just everything. The presentation is beautiful, and I'll swatch it for you. And it swatches like almost like a pink gold shift. This is what it looks like blended out. So it's definitely like a pinky gold shift, which I'm all about. I just think the presentation is super beautiful. Do I think it is the prettiest, you know, swatch highlight that I've ever used? No, but I think you're more so buying it for the packaging and the kind of the luxe feel of it. I do definitely think it's pretty, and I always use Fix Plus when I do highlighters, or typically I do, so it's not really a concern for me. If something's a little bit, you know, more natural, I'll just use Fix Plus to really amp it up. And then the other shade I got was Prismatic Petal. Now this one is exclusive to Sephora. This is deeper. I did use this the other day. This one is way like deeper and glittery. So if you don't like glitter, you wouldn't like this one. But this one to me, I used as a blush kind of topper. And you can see here is Gilded Rose, and then here is the, what is it, Prismatic Petal. So this is a deeper shade. So I feel like it's mostly like meant to go kind of all over the face. So I do like it. I think it's really pretty, but it is glittery. Way more glittery than the other one, so if you don't like glitter, steer clear. Alright guys, so that is it for me and everything I picked up during the Sephora sale. Let me know down below what you grabbed, if you grabbed a bunch of makeup or skincare or both, and what products have been wowing you lately. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.